gold medals.
She's a 3-time Olympian, a Wilhelmina model.
3-time world champion.
All-American at the University of Tennessee, ATL, Georgia native. We got DeeDee Trotter, a.k.a. DeeDee Trotter, in the house.
That's right, a.k.a. Miss 2 Chains. Bringing back these Olympic gold medals, baby.
2 Chains. You got 2 of them, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Hey, DeeDee, I gotta know.
Congratulations.
Right?
Bringing home the gold.
Appreciate that.
Hey, so DeeDee, I gotta know, what do you eat for breakfast?
Ah, man, I have a really light breakfast. Y'all would go hungry if y'all try to eat what I do in the morning. I pretty much eat like a yogurt, Chobani or somebody, always Greek yogurt, and like a banana. And then I go train. That's really crazy though, but I can't train on a full stomach. I just gotta have a little something, a little energy to keep me going, and then you know I get my food, my real grub on later. So it's real simple.
Right. Now you had a knee injury, right? That almost put you out the game.
Yeah, man, almost took me out the game. So in 2008, I had a chondral defect, which is pretty much like part of my knee was kind of eaten out, like a little hole in my femur. So that injury wasn't cool. In 2008, I kind of ended up like stinking up the place, made my Olympic debut, but my knee was really messed up. So I didn't get to run like I wanted to. And after that, I had the surgery, and it just went downhill from there. 3 years of being absolutely terrible, y'all. And it looked like I was going to hang up the spikes, but I said, let me give it one more try. Moved out to Orlando, back to where my original coach is now the head coach at the University of Central Florida. She's awesome. That's Carol Smith-Gilbert. And she and I teamed back up, and lo and behold, you know, good things happen. God is good, and I always giving him the glory. So had a great season this year. Just when I thought it was over.
Right.
So you're going to come back for real?
I'm going to try. I mean, that's the goal. 4 years out. I'm 29, going on sexy 30. So, you know, definitely still going to make that shot for 2016 because I'll be 32. And I think that'll be a good opportunity for me. I'll be 33. Oops. And I think that'll be a good opportunity for me to, you know, go ahead and make that 4th Olympic team. It sounds good to me, you know.
Now, after winning the golds in London, did you attend some of the parties out there?
Yeah, I went to only one party because we ended up competing to the final day. Basically, the women's 4x4 went on the last day of competition on the track, and that kind of cut into my party time. But I ended up going to the Beats by Dre official party. It was off the hook. They had Swiss Beats was DJing. You got your boy Nas came out. That was crazy. He did a concert for us right there on stage. All the NBA players came out after they won their game, and it was crazy. They blew the roof off of that. It was off the chain.
That's what's up. Rebel?
I'm just like bugging out.
Rebel over here is like,
I'm like, damn, man, that's the golden girl right here. Usually I got a lot to say though, but no, but on a serious note though, why are Jamaicans so fast?
Man, I don't know. You know, I mean, shout out to all the Jamaican athletes out there. I know a lot of them are my friends, and so yeah, shout out to them. They had a great season this year as well, especially the men's team. But I think they just talented group of athletes. A lot of them train and go to the universities out here in the United States. So that just speaks volumes about our collegiate programs, and also, you know, just that they're just great athletes. I think you're going to see a lot more talent coming out of there. You got Johan Blake, all these new young guys that are just starting to blaze the track. So I think Jamaica is definitely someone to always be in contingents when we're sitting pretty as USA, red, white, and blue, and we can't never sleep if they running. So we got to keep on our A game.
So the Jamaican girls ain't messing with y'all though.
You know, we did our thing. Ain't no denying that, baby.
Yeah,
you know, so the ladies USA team, we killed it. You know, we breaking world records. We run the fastest times in 19, 20 years. We did big things. So, I mean, I think it was easy to say that USA women kind of we killed it.
What about the war paint? Where did this come from?
Glitter Face Warrior, that's what they call me in London. I'm trying to bring that nickname home, so I'm going to keep saying it. Glitter Face Warrior, that's me. Yeah, that kind of came out of my injury in 08. My knee was jacked up, you know, and so in 2009 I was running real terrible after my surgery, and I needed something to kind of keep me alive, and I put the glitter face on to basically kind of give me some motivation, a little bit of inspiration. So I was like, let me go out there, and if I'm wearing something on my face or doing something extra where people are going to be trying to like bring attention to myself, I'm be like, I got to go out there and do something, you know? So it turned out to be a great marketing strategy, but it wasn't intentional. It was really just a form of
I know you be
motivation.
intimidating them chicks. They see you war paint on, you ready to work, huh?
I didn't intend it to be some type of, you know, oh, scare the people off the track type thing, but I've seen some of my pictures and I do look kind of mean, so yeah, I'm gonna go with it.
I like to say intense.
Yeah, I look real intense. I looked at some of those pictures online. I didn't even recognize myself. I was like, whoa, is that me? Wow, I look so mean. That's a good thing though, you know, that's a good thing.
That's what's up, man. So when you're training, who do you listen to? What kind of music you vibe to?
I don't actually train with music. My coach and I have this understanding that when I'm training with music on, it kind of creates a false hype. And then when you get to some of the meets, you're not allowed to wear music. So now you're trying to get hyped up, and your form of hype is gone. They take that, you know, they took that from you. So you need to be able to create your own natural hype. But when I'm in the car, when I'm on my way en route, I usually listen to something that's gonna keep me hyped. And kind of, it's a lot of times it's old, like maybe some old T.I.'s old stuff. And maybe a little bit of Eminem's old stuff, all that motivational, lose yourself in the music type stuff, and or get on your grind type music. You know, I'm from Atlanta, so I do listen to a lot of down south type, you know, A's, you know, you're gonna get anything like that, you're gonna get me with the, you know, little stuff like that. So
I heard you can rap too. I heard about you rapping.
Like, my rap career and my track career, I don't just run on the track, I rap on the track, you know, so you know, that's just what I do. So yeah, I play around a little bit with some rhymes. Oh yeah, it's DeeDee Trotter. Yo, I went to London, came back real clean. 2 Chains, that's my nickname. Call me baby. 91.5 and I'm in the show. Rebel Black put me on the Twitter, yo. Hey, now we getting down 1, 2, 3. My brother Johan, yeah, he kicks the beats real clean. Make sure y'all follow him on Twitter too. That's why Johan 5, yeah, hit him up too. DeeDee Trotter finna take y'all out one more again. That's DeeDee Trotter, baby. You know, so you know, that's just what I do. So yeah, I play around a little bit with some rhymes. It's mostly on a comedic and mostly on like a entertainment type thing. But yeah, if you check out my YouTube, that's One Lap Queen 400M. If you check out my YouTube, you'll see some of my comedy and just a little bit of my spoofs, and you can actually hear some of my rapping skills, even though I'm kind of playing. They actually really good.
They're really good. So yeah, rapping runs in the family, huh? Yes,
my brother, he is amazing. I kind of just followed in his footsteps on that one. My older brother, Johan Trotter. Y'all can follow him on Twitter. That's Johan5. That's YOHON. And he's off the chain, y'all. He's been making music in Atlanta underground for a while, and he's really starting to make some heads there, getting played in the clubs, getting played in the, you know, all the DJs know him now. So he's really making his moves. So I'm always really proud of him, and he makes good music. So I'm hoping y'all get to hear a little bit of that later.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get into that.
I was gonna drop one of them right now. I was gonna drop that "Put It On Me" with Stewie Rock.
Yeah, Put It On Me. This is my brother Johan Trotter. This is his song "Put It On Me" featuring Stewie Rock. Yeah.
DeeDee Trotter, Wire Radio 91.5. We live, y'all.
You can wear that
son.
So how long you been running for?
I started running in high school, but I really didn't take it seriously too much. I kind of had a love for basketball, so I didn't really take track seriously until I say my sophomore year. My coaches came in, kind of wrecked shop, told me I had to run the 400, and if I ain't run, you know, I can go home. And so, you know, with the SEC, it's all about points and all about, you know, bringing some prestige back to your school. So I bit the bullet and went on ahead and ran the 400, and turned out to be a very successful transformation for me. I ended up winning the SEC championship that year, in a regional champion and record holder, and I was runner-up in NCAAs. The next year I would win the NCAA championship, make the Olympic team, and go to Athens, Greece as a junior at the University of Tennessee. I would also be Tennessee's first Lady Vol to go professional before my eligibility was up in any sport. So I made Lady Vol history, broke the school record.
You were the first one to go pro?
Yes, before my eligibility was up. Oh, so I went my junior year, and no other Lady Vol had done that in any other sport. I would set the collegiate record with a time of 50.00. Ran at the Olympic finals And I mean, from there, just a snowball effect of, you know, greatness. I would win the outdoor championship in 2007, and I know, my career just kind of kept snowballing into greatness. I call it, kind of say it's like an accidental success, because I really wasn't going for that. But that's what it was, and, you know, that's what it is. So I'm glad to embrace it. God gifted to me, so I'm going to make sure I don't let him down.
Is it crazy, like, the big difference in how important track and field is overseas compared to over here?
Yeah, that's a big difference. You know, over here it's NFL, and if we ain't in contact, you know, if we ain't hitting each other off the lanes and fighting and punching and carrying on, you know, we don't really get the publicity that we kind of deserve as being great athletes. And you kind of see that a lot with track and field. We kind of fall by the wayside. But in Europe, they have mad respect for athletics. And you see that in London, the crowds came out. They was massive, y'all. The crowds was crazy. They came out every morning and every evening, filled the crowds, record-breaking crowds. And, I mean, that's the kind of the atmosphere you really perform your best in. So it doesn't surprise me that USA had the type of championship meet that we had. And, I mean, that was the most exciting part. People keep saying, what's the most exciting thing about the Olympics? And I say, shoot, the crowds came out. They was thick, and they never let us down. They know exactly what's going on. So that was exciting.
That's what's up. Did you, when you were at UT, did you try to walk on or play ball for Pat Summitt?
Yeah, that was it's actually in this little book called In the Footsteps of Champions. It talks about how I got to Tennessee. And I did try to get out there with Pat. I actually had a tryout set up with her for my sophomore year, and the coach that recruited me had to resign. And with her resigning, it kind of came to a head where the new coaches weren't really feeling letting their full scholarship athlete play basketball. And because I was part of the smaller sport, you know, NCAA rules say that you have to have permission from that sport to participate in the higher sport. And they wouldn't give me permission, and basically told me that if I didn't, if I even went to the tryout, like, forget making the team, all that stuff. If I even went to the tryout, like, I could kiss my track scholarship goodbye. And I did not have 30 grand to, you know, come up with. So I basically came to the crossroads, and I had to make a decision. And it was pretty simple, you know. I'm a student athlete, so the student always comes first. And it was about staying in school at the time. So I made the decision that kept me eligible and kept me able to get my degree. And, you know, even though I went pro my junior year, I would still finish college the next year. And I didn't pay a dime for it. Adidas took care of that bill. And, you know, I came back and got that degree. So that was important to me. So, yeah, definitely was an interesting situation with Pat. But I love her to death. She's my mentor in so many ways. And she was always somebody that I've looked up to my whole life.
The success you've had, what kind of endorsement deals you got?
Yeah, I'm working with my #1 sponsor, of course, is Saucony. That's Saucony. A lot of people say Saucony, but it's Saucony. Yeah, so
Sock it to me.
Saucony has been my sponsor since 2010. I also work with Oakley. I also work with a cell phone case distributor. I dropped mine a little bit, but they make these beautiful Swarovski crystal cases for your iPhone 4s. That's Deos. And then I also have another sponsorship with a little delicious snack called Buddy Fruit. And yeah, Buddy Fruit's all up in the Walmarts. They're really good for running around and training and stuff like that. And I literally do not step on the track without eating one of those before I go into a race. So I need that Buddy Fruit energy. Yeah, that's who I'm working with right now. But I got some other stuff in the works too. Just went to a big thing with NASCAR, and that turned out to be really successful. So I'm hoping that a lot of good things come out of that, which I know they will.
Millimeter modeling. That's big. That's like supposed to be top notch, right?
Yeah.
The agency.
Yeah, that's one of the top model agencies in the country. I signed with Wilhelmina in 2000, and I think it was 2010 or 11. And I've been working with them, and that's great because that was another dream of mine. You know, I only had a couple of dreams when I was growing up, and one of them I wanted to definitely be a sign model. And the sign with them was great. And so far so good. So I'm actually getting ready to go to New York and do some fashion show events for Fashion Week in New York coming up. Yeah, I leave on Tuesday, so looking forward to that. And definitely give a shout out to Wilhelmina because they've been holding me down for a while. So yeah.